At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Johnson now on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Back north, 258.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
10 at the 44-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
258.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set to go now from the 35.
319.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Pete. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
Chris Boswell for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Screen 18.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Look at you.
Rodgers throwing again on 2nd. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The coverage by Christian.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, Warren. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st down from the 42. From the gun, into Gainwell. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, 80, 58.
Rodgers from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. Zone read, here's a gift of one. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Now go for it. Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hey, 626!
Play action here with Rodgers. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10.
Set, hut, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Cut down the field, Leggett. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
It's Young to throw here on first. Connection made to Tremble. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Set, ready. 33. So, 10. Hut, hut.
Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 10 black. Set, hut.
They'll air it out on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Going play action, Young. Connects on the crosser. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Young again. Catch made. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Steelers 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Time
off
left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's back to throw. This is a heater going deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Boswell on to send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
On play action, here's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, ready. 50, green. 10 cycles. Set.
Inside, give to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Case, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Play action now. Young. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect. And it wasn't there.
Let's go. Black 40.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Blitz coming for Rodgers. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession.
First and 10 at the 20.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Yeah, there. 319.
Rodgers will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Blue 58.
From the red zone now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to...
Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Fight, 97. Let's go now. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught, nice game left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go.
Young up, first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Right back to Leggett. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Cut.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Ready, set.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Come on, set.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, this. Back north. Split 50.
They'll start the ground here with Warren. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Counterplay here, Warren. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. From deep to the left side. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32. Strike 60. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Darrell. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
50, green. Watch out now. 50, Fury. Set.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ready up.
So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
33, yellow. 43 rail. Check white. Smith red. Hut.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
60 red. 60 red. Close. 10.
Setting up to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. You got to throw to the outside. That gets the job done.
Ready.
Going down on the run. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers jump in front now by 5. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
To the air on first down, Rogers. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first down 10.
That last
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Hut.
Right to the air goes Young. The throw is going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down. It'll be a short pickup. A lot of work going into a short game, but at least it is a positive one. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Ready.
On play action. Young on the move left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. 5 yards, the pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Here's 1st and 10.
22 needles. Red, set.
To the play action with Young. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
19! What's that?
On the ground, this is James Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
A gain of 14. First down, Buffalo.
Round 80!
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Hey, tight.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long.
Squelton on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 45-yard line.
Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen.
The third down pass. Sean Smith laid on the tackle. A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down. Mitch Wishnowsky in punt formation.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's taken in. And he will go all the way. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try for it with the fullback. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Ready. Here we go, set. Black 40. Drill 52. Set, cut.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle for the defense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Let's go. 52 blue. 43 rail. Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Over the middle. He's got the gap. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
50, green. Striker, 3, cut.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
52 blaster, 45. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Ready.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Red, 38. 22 needle. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And that is incomplete. The veteran Jordan Boyer had the good coverage, and he knocks that one away.
Results.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
On the double.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Inside the 30. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays. and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
19. Right side. Wide 20. Do it. Let's go. We're 19. Right side. Let's go. We're 19. Let's go. We're 19. Let's go. We're 19. Let's go. We're 19. We're dead. White 20. Good. We're 19. Let's go. 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 We're 19. That's it. Let's go. We're 19. to go. We're 19 to go. We're 19. That's it. Let's go. We're 19 to go. We're 19 to go. We're 19 to go. We're 19 to go. We're 19. Let's go. We're 19 to go. We're 19. Let's go. We're 19. Let's go. We're 19 to go. We're 19 to go. We're 19 to go. We're 19, let's go! We're 19, let's go! We're 19 to go. 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 We're 19. That's it. 13, 13. Hey, kill, 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 kill. Let's go. We're 19 to go. 19, to go. For 19, attack, to go. For 19, let's go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, attack, to go. For 19, let's go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, let's go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, let's go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, let's go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, let's go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. For 19, to go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. Watch out. Let's go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. Watch out. To go. You're 19. Let's go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. Let's go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. Let's go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. Right up. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. Let's go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. To go. You're 19. 19. Let's go. You're 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 19. You're dead. You're 19. You're dead.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And we are underway from Ford Field. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Block 20! Hey, kill!
And Goff going to look to throw right away. A short one pulled in by Folkser. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
4 now.
Back to throw, Goff. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd. They feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Like 20! Maverick wall!
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
19. Okay. Go.
They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
DC, 180!
Out of the gun, Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Goff. He's got it to Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cut. Black 20. What's that?
They'll run for the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
42-yard line.
White 20. Value 3. Value. What's that?
Here's Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Jack
On
Fox
4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And the Cardinals.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. On play action, Brissett. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Go.
Play action now, Brissett. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and that is incomplete. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now a 2nd and 10.
19, go.
The give is to DeMercado. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
19, okay. Go.
To throw is Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
19, okay. 19, okay. Hey, check, go.
Throwing, Brissett. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Brissett. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
And it's 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
19, go.
Play fake, Brissett. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
19, hey, 12X, go.
They go play action with Brissett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Brissett sets to throw it. Pass complete there to Harrison. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
19, okay. 13. Go.
They'll throw again. Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, to end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That's good.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On the handoff, it's DiMercato. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, I mean, we get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Lions 14. Cardinals nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running, DiMercato. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That stop made by Jack Campbell. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Brissett. Wide open receiver, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
19. Set. 19. Hey, kill. Go.
Here's Brissett. Goes right back to McBride. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. Let's get his offense moving again. What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is an...
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Amari DiMercato. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play it for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
His 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Cut! Black 20! Cut!
Goff now looks to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A 5-yard loss.
Cody Simon gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Ric Flair. Right 20.
Now gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you've got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
19. That's it.
Here's Brissett. That's caught by Wilson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
First down.
Hey, kill. Go.
Now Brissett. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and 4.
Brissett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And the Cardinals, first down. A gain of 16
This is 1st and 10.
First down, Cardinals.
19.
Here's Brissett. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Brissett. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Charles, in these lower-scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.